My story took place about 10 years ago. A few friends and I had been hearing stories for years about a haunted tunnel in a neighboring city that we wanted to check out. The tunnel was originally part of the railroad system back in the 30s or 40s and has been decommissioned for decades. As the story goes, there are a few different ghosts that reside there. People have claimed to hear children laughing and singing, and upon turning off your car in the middle of the tunnel, you can hear them getting closer and closer to your vehicle, and upon leaving, you can supposedly see handprints on your car. Another story is of a woman crying that will approach your car from behind, and she disappears as soon as she reaches you. I don't know about the validity of either of these stories, but I wanted to see if I could experience it for myself. My friends and I charged up a video camera to bring with us and headed out to the tunnel around midnight. When we got there, I went to turn the camera on and nothing happened. Screen was black, power light didn't come on. I laughed and asked my friend, "Are you sure it's charged?" He said yes and attempted to turn it on himself. Same thing, black screen, power light off. We drove into the tunnel and sat with our car off and windows down for 15 minutes or so, listening intently. All I could hear was water running as a small stream runs down either side of the tunnel. I chalked this up to the source of the laughing, singing, or crying. I figured this could be a case of audio pareidolia. With nothing eventful happening, we started the car back up and headed out. As we got to the other side of the tunnel, I tried to turn the camera back on, and it started right up, full battery. I thought this was odd, as we tried to no avail just minutes prior. I asked my friend to go back through the tunnel from the other direction, and I would film now that our camera was working. I hit record, and we started through the tunnel from the opposite direction. We did not stop this time, however, but we did drive through slowly, and I panned the camera around to see each angle of the tunnel. Now keep in mind, while I was filming, we all stayed quiet to see if we could capture any audio. Once we got to the end of the tunnel, I stopped filming and went to watch the video back. The file was 15 minutes flat and the thumbnail was static. This was very strange, as the video couldn't have been any more than a couple minutes, and normally the thumbnail was the first frame of the video starting up. Now when the video played, there wasn't any picture at all. It was just weird garbled static with small blips of color, almost like a TV trying to pick up a weak signal. The audio in the video was muffled, and within seconds I could hear my own voice cussing at my friends and screaming at them. I sounded angry and scared in the audio. It scared the hell out of us listening to it. The last thing I could make out was myself saying, "Please just get us out of here," and what sounded like myself crying. I was absolutely horrified hearing this. One of my friends said, "What the hell was that?" I have no idea. I handed him the camera for him to review it himself. He went to load up the video and got an error message. The thumbnail was now blue and the timestamp was all zeros. He went to play it and it just kept giving him an error message. This is by far the strangest and most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me. My friends and I have all said something is very wrong with that tunnel, and we haven't gone back. After this occurrence, no other files ever did anything like that on the camera. I wish I could chalk it up to some hardware malfunction, but what we heard was clearly my voice in distress, and that is the scariest part. Thanks for listening. Take care.